Welcome back to Be Real with JoDee. I am so happy you're here. Today we're going to be talking about another fun topic, and it's called I Have No Friends. Have you ever felt like that before, that you have no friends? I know I have. I want to take you back to me, eighth grade, okay? Eighth grade was tricky, okay? I would get ready for school and just kind of have that like feeling like, I don't want to go. And then I would get there and I would look around and everyone would be talking to each other and I would feel kind of out of place. So, you know what I would do? Instead of like maybe going up to talk to someone or go up to, make some conversation, I would like hurry to my classroom or I would pretend like I was sick. A lot of times, you guys, by like second or third hour, I would go to the office and I would call my mom and tell her I didn't feel good. And the truth is, I think I kind of didn't feel good because I was just like so upset or so just like feeling bad about myself. And so I just didn't want to be there. And this happened a lot. So it's crazy when we tell ourselves we have no friends or we don't fit in or no one likes us, when you think that thought, does that make you want to go try to meet people or smile or be happy? No. What does it make you do? It makes you kind of like come into yourself, right? If I were you, I'd be like on my phone. I'd be trying to like not make eye contact with people, right? And so what we do is we make our thought true, right? So we like reinforce what we're already thinking. We think we don't have any friends when the truth is it's just we create that for ourselves. When you still tell yourself, I have no friends, how do you feel? Depressed, sad, lonely, right? When you're feeling depressed, sad, and lonely, what do? You sit by yourself, you look down at your phone, you don't make eye contact, right? And then you create the result, which is like you don't make it easy to be a friend to you, right? Is it easy to talk to someone who's just running to class and on their phone and not making eye contact? No. And so it's like, listen, what if it's not your circumstance? It's not your school and it's not the people around you. It's your thought that you have no friends that's creating all of it for you. And you're like, wait, I'm not the problem, right? And I'm like, okay, here's the thing. If what you're thinking is the problem, that's amazing because you have all the power to change it. If we have to have like only nice people at your school and everyone to be really fun and inviting and for you to all of a sudden switch to a really outgoing personality for you to have friends, we're kind of in trouble, right? Because the chance of that happening are slim to none. So what if it's just true? What if you just deciding that you have no friends actually makes it happen? And you're like, cool. So now it's my fault. Now what do I do? Here's the thing. I never, ever, ever want you to use these coaching tools against yourself. So we're not like, yeah, I know it's my fault. So I'm the worst. It's like, no, okay, I see what's happening, right? I see like how I create this for myself. And what if I want to do something else, right? It's like we're never going to shame ourselves or be mad at ourselves once we see that we create it. We're just going to get curious, like, I wonder why. I wonder why I'm doing this, right? Am I feeling sad? Am I feeling not as good? What's happening for me that's making me create this for myself, right? So your brain offers you thoughts all day long, but the truth is your thoughts are not facts. They're just thoughts that come into your brain. They're not facts that are actually true. And when you take it as a fact that like, I feel like I have no friends. I'm thinking I have no friends. It must be true. You start looking for that. You're like, see, they ignored me. They didn't text me back. They hung out without me, right? And then your brain, it wants to be right more than it wants to feel good. So it's just trying to prove you right. But it's like, good news, you're right, but also you're just creating more of what you don't want, right? So you're like, okay, so now how do we do this, right? The truth is you have no friends is a thought. It's not a fact. When you're only looking for the ways that you don't have friends, that's what you'll see. But guess what I bet you're missing? I bet you're missing that person that smiled at you. I bet you're missing that one person who invited you. I bet you're missing like the people who are sitting waiting for you that are looking at you, but you're too busy looking at your phone to even notice that they need you as their friend, right? So you have the power to think something else, not a fake, happy, nonsense, rainbows and butterflies thought, but a thought that you actually believe that's true. Okay. So what could it be? We know that when we think, I have no friends, all we do is create that. So what if it's true? Here's what I want you to do. I want you to think of like, are you a good friend? Like, think in your mind, are you actually? Maybe you are. Maybe you are in some ways, maybe not in other ways, right? Nobody's a perfect friend, but in what ways are you a good friend? Are you a good listener? Are you kind? Are you helpful? Are you loyal? Are you funny? right? Do you care about what other people think, right? Make a list of all the ways that you're a good friend. And I think I've told you this before, but this is like priceless, okay? Actually make a list, write it out. How are you a good friend, okay? Like I would say, I'm a good listener. I care what other people think. I try to help them. I try to be positive, right? And then take a look at that list that you have and be like, hey, if I met someone who is a good listener, who is kind, who is loyal, whatever it is on your list, if you met someone like that, would you want to be friends with them? I'm going to go ahead and guess the answer is yes. Of course, you're like, yeah, I would want to be friends with them. So then you decide, listen, I am a good friend. People need me to be their friend. It's not like I'm amazing, I'm the best. Everyone needs me. Not like that. It's like no, literally. If there's someone who's a kind and nice and a good listener and fun to hang out with, I need them as my friend, right? So I'm going to give myself back the power and it's like, listen, I'm a good friend and I'm going to go find some friends. It is completely in my power to look for those who need a friend, right? So it's easy. The most popular kids in the hallway that are just loud and outgoing and fun. It's easy for all the people around them to look at them and be like, I wish they would accept me. If they liked me, then I could like myself. If they liked me, then I could have friends. But like, look around the edges. What's happening on the edges? There's so many people. There's so many people there that need friends. And we're missing out on those people who are probably awesome. We're missing out on all of those people because we just have our sights set on these people that we believe if they like us, then we can like ourselves. But here's the truth. It is not their job to like you, so you can like you. It is your job to like you. And you're like, cool, how do I do that? Here's the truth. You just decide. You look at yourself and you say, listen, am I perfect? No. Do I have things I need to work on? Yeah. And I'm awesome. I'm a good friend. I work hard, whatever it is. Like, remind yourself what you love about you, right? And listen, I've said to you 1 million times, you're amazing and you can't even take credit for it. God made you that way. So it's like, listen, it's not up for discussion if you're amazing and worthy of friends. It's just a fact. And humans are wired for connection, but a lot of times I think we're looking for connection in places that we wouldn't even like. Like, think in your mind. This has happened to me a lot of times. There's this group of people that I think are just like a little bit, better, and they all hang out. And you're like, if they invited me, if they asked me to hang out with them, then I might be cool. Then I would finally arrive. But then when I actually think about it, I'm like, are they even my type of people? Like, if I actually went and hung out with them, would I even have fun? I don't even know if I would, right? I mean, maybe, but we're a lot different, right? So it's like I could sit here and give those, popular people all the power and tell myself, well, I guess I get to have no friends. Or I could decide, listen, I am amazing. I am loved. I'm a good friend and I'm going to go find some friends who I actually like. And I'm not going to give all the power to these people outside of me that I wouldn't even really connect with, right? We don't even have to make them the villain. We don't have to be like, well, yeah, they're not even nice and they're rude. It's like, listen, yeah, are they perfect? No. They probably make mistakes just like us, right? No one's perfect here, but we don't have to decide that the only way that we get to have friends is if the popular people invite you to their party. Like, there's so many people that want to hang out with you and you're missing them. You're missing them by just focusing only on that small group of people that feel so powerful. And the only reason they feel power is because of what you're thinking. If you decide, listen, who's in charge of how I feel about me and God. And then you're filled. You feel like you're worthy and you're amazing and you're enough. And then you go look for people who need friends. And then guess what? That's a party. That's fun because you actually like them. You actually connect with them, right? So this week, I'm going to give you a challenge, okay? It's your job to decide if you get to have friends or not. And this is how you do it. You decide, I get to have friends if I want to, because here's the truth. I'm a good friend. And so I'm going to get my own back. I'm going to remind myself who I am. I'm going to decide, listen, I have all these amazing qualities that people need. And I'm actually being a jerk by not being friends with them. So I'm going to go decide, listen, I'm going to go into a situation and be like, who here do I like? Who here do I want to be friends with? Not like, I hope they like me. I hope people will talk to me. What a different energy. Like when you walk in there, like a little bit self-conscious and your eyes down and like, like when they make eye contact with you, you like quickly, look away, right? That type of energy does not breed attraction, okay? You know what's attractive? Confident people who love themselves. We all know the person. Maybe they're not the most, good looking, maybe not the smartest, maybe they don't have the best car or the best clothes, but they have just this confidence that exudes out of them, and people are just attracted to that. So what does that mean? Where did they get it? They didn't get it from their clothes or their car or their, good looks. They got it from their internal self. They decided, I'm amazing and I'm going to have fun. And people who are just relaxed with themselves and having fun and deciding, listen, I'm a good friend. Who needs a friend? That is the kind of friend I want to be friends with. So this week, I want you to challenge yourself. It's the last week of school, probably, where you are at. And even if it's not, this week, wherever you're at, I just want you to be like, hey, what's up? Hey, to some people. Give them high five. You don't have to be like, walk up and be like, hi, would you like to be my friend? You know what I mean? But like, make the first move. Like, be the one, smile and be like, hey, what's up? And it's like, you don't have to sit there and be awkward, but I want you to say hi to 10 people every day this week. You're like 10 people in a week. No, I'm like 10 people in a day. How many people can you say hi to? Because here's the truth. People are missing out on you. You are worthy. You are amazing. You are a good friend. People need you. So go be that friend to them and quit, pulling away and deciding it's their fault that you don't have friends. Let's take the power back and decide this week, I say hi to 10 people a day, and I get to decide if I have friends. And I'm going to actually find the people who I actually want to hang out with and actually connect with. So I love you. You're amazing. I'm so proud of you. Keep going. Let me know if you'll have more questions about this. If you want to have more, help with this and want to dive deeper into actually your life. I don't know, maybe you have specific situations where you need more help with this. I would love to help you. Send me a message, send me a DM, and I would love to talk more with you. Have a good week.